Hello, 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 and welcome back to another week. What week are we on now? Week 8. Thanks very much, Sebash. Always helping. We're already shouting out Sebash. We've only started. This week we have Andy Patton with us. Andy, thank you very much for coming with me.
More than welcome. Had to drive Matthew here anyway, so might as well make myself useful.
Well, that's it. Your team has a bye this week, is that correct?
We do. So I draw the short straw. Come in and commentate.
Right, wow.
Got my Irish-English translator in front of me.
So this week we'll have the Boyz and the Reapers. I think this is going to be a cracking game. I think it's not going to go 100% the way people expect it to go. What is your thoughts?
Two strong teams. Some big names in both. Strong lower point players in both teams, so it'll be interesting to see who gets off to the first start, and then look, it could go either way. Exciting.
Trey, good to see you in here. Glenn Carter as well. With Glenn Carter in pretty much every week now from Glenn, I don't want to mess this up. He's over east anyway. He's over east and he comes in and sits and watches us every week. It's pretty good. So let's see what happens here. Up first with Angles and Darren Morris. Other table, Bauer and Kingsbury. So I think the Reapers are I think they could be a bit of a dark horse in this.
I think they're starting to find their rhythm. They're a dangerous team.
Well, after that last week especially, that's a massive win for them.
Yeah.
Just to show that they can get over the line when it comes to it.
And they're making a lot more noise. So the morale's they're finding their place together as a team, which is so important.
And you can see as well, one thing someone spotted out to me a couple of weeks ago, Sonny Lister, always, there's table tactics around even when you're not playing. And Sonny Lister just stands in the middle of both tables, and that's...
Yeah, I think he's the anchor, mate.
Well, that's it, yeah.
He's holding them all together whether they know it or not. And, they've got a sub on each team as well, so that gives them an extra player on the side. Generally you got somebody umpiring, two people playing. If it's a team of 5, you've got 2 on the side. It's hard to sort of, keep the momentum going. But when you got the 6th, that's a group of 3.
Well, I think there's a lot of tactics around where you place nearly like your soldiers, you know what I mean? I think there's a lot of tactics involved. And where the Reapers were in the first couple of games, you had a few boys over here, and you need to sort of stick like a unit. And look, this week already you've got pretty much everyone sticking together like a unit. Yeah,
I don't know if you can see that from the screen, but the Reapers are all in a line. There's 4 of them.
So it looks like they're ready to go. And then the
Absolutely.
Boyz, yeah.
The boys are together, but they're kind of sitting down, and we'll see how that pans out.
Well, that's the thing. The Boyz are they're a weird exception in a way, because you would think the teams that do best is the teams that have a good bit of energy behind them, and and the Boyz play a different style. They're more than happy to stay pretty quiet and
calculated.
Yeah.
Yep.
And up here, Angles is looking good for, if this was his break, he's coming out of the gates flying.
So, Angles got to take that yellow to the bottom right. And what do you think his plan for the black is? Oh, okay. He's giving himself some angle to probably pop it in the middle right.
Yep.
That's good.
Well, this is
better than being straight on it, because then you're sort of taking the black long.
Me and Angle's been having a few frames last night, especially. We had a few frames, and he's playing pretty close to some of his best stuff again. Just playing so naturally.
So you're on the chair most of the time?
Yeah, it was that way. Yeah.
Good to watch. Nice.
And Kingsbury as well. Jeremy Bauer's heart rate sitting at 77. He doesn't seem all too worried here.
Well, he was 120 when the game started.
Wow.
So he's settled in.
It didn't take him too long. Yeah, and Angle's out the gate like a lion.
Yeah, and Kingsbury's just made a really good shot. He's just got to work this black out, and that could be 2-0.
And I could see this match being, you know what I mean, whenever you have the likes of Alex Kingsbury, Luke Anglesey, Ron Kelly, Jeremy Bauer, it's pretty much you miss, you lose. You don't pot a ball off the break, you're probably going to lose.
We're expecting an early night.
Glenn Carter, shout out to my good mate Simo. The crap you caught, mate, was not called for. Much love. Well, Glenn, it's been a pretty big talking point this last couple of days in the W.A.E.B.F. I sort of stopped doing videos myself for a while there because, obviously I was tagged in the video and, I got a bit of backlash for that. But I think people they didn't quite understand. So I'm glad Simo cleared a lot of that up with me and Angles and doing the commentating and stuff. But it was pretty disappointing to see, really. But whenever you get 500,000 views, you're always going to get those types of people. That's the disappointing thing about it. That's just the internet for you.
The funny thing is that Simo would probably smash every one of them in a game of pool.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
So, he gets the last laugh.
Cal's 8 ball. Is that Callum?
Callum Mackay.
He's got a new
the lesser Peyton,
channel.
Thanks, Callum. I'm the Uber driver.
Yeah, he's got a new pool channel. That's pretty sick. Good stuff, Callum. Keep that growing. We'll have to sort out a bit of a race sometime and do a bit of a collaboration there. Could be a good idea. Whenever I decide to come back to putting some videos up again, we'll see whenever that is.
Yeah, it's always my place too, man. Nice little pool room sitting there. All right, Kelleher to break.
Gallagher's another player I think has just been playing some of his best pool as of recent. We've seen even at the Perth Open. Oh, what a beauty. We got Liam Nolan and his dad walking about with a photo frame of him.
From all 3 years that he won. Somebody's digitalised. Liam, he hasn't changed much.
Let's see here, you would be...
Okay, Judgy's going to move over, playing with Sonny. And Sonny to break.
Ron Kelly's got a bit of an awkward spot here.
I'm pretty sure he's going to work it out. There is a little gap between the yellow and the black for that red. If anyone can find it.
Well, that's it.
Well, he can have a crack at it because he's got the other red to the bottom right, so he can try and find the gap early.
Yeah.
And also the one to the left middle. So I mean,
is there any way to?
If it was me, I'd be at least trying to find that gap straight away. I don't know about off this ball, but you could float up there and just see what happens.
Tell you what's funny. Talking about Sonny, I was going back and watching some of the old Superleague finals from like 2018 or whatever, and Sonny was the exact same player. World rules.
Tough to watch these days.
But Sonny is the exact same player he was. He just plays the game exact the same way. Not a whole lot's changed.
7 rails. If Ron will move his head, I can see where he put the white.
I think it's somewhere around centre table. He's canning that red. Oh, never mind, the red centre table. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's starting to get, I think, it's hard to know what to do here. But
I think he's looking at that bottom ball. Maybe come off the top rail and try and find that gap again. But you start to run out of balls.
That's it. Yeah, John, watching, I don't think I've seen him lose a single frame, to be honest. It was good watching like Dave Fallon from all those years ago as well. He plays at a pretty similar level now too.
Yep.
In terms of he's kept that longevity. I think he's probably even gotten better. Definitely gotten better.
Well, on the weekend. Did well on the weekend.
So in terms of the lads, how are you feeling you are going so far? Are you happy with progress or?
Yeah. So I think we.
What a shot from Ron!
It's a great shot. We had a bit of a group catch-up team meeting before last week, and just really roundtabled how we think we're going, where we can improve. And one of the things that come up was energy. And I don't know if you've watched last match. You did, because you were commentating it. But we certainly put a lot more into, just that team morale, energy, just keep it positive. We did get off to a flying start, which helps. But, we didn't have Ben in the team, so that's something that we have to learn to deal with. And I think that was a great example of, we can absolutely stand strong as a team and, give it everything. And it was a great week, to be honest. But, it's a new, fresh team. So just finding our feet. And I think every week it's better and better, right?
Yep. Well,
I'm feeling really good about the team. It's a great team. There's a lot of strength. There's strength in all the teams, but we've certainly got, some great players in our team.
I feel like you're one of the only teams as well who sort of get off to, I think, a few games you've come out a flying start and it's pretty much won you the game, I'm trying to think of what the other game was. Was it against the Players? I think it was against the Players, wasn't it?
Yep.
Which was another outstanding performance.
I think, to be honest, that's probably the reason that we got those, was that start. And everyone's playing well, which always helps. But, mate, every team here is solid. And that's great. That's what we want. So I think the points has really, the change in the points, whether people like it or not, has helped. It's made it anybody's game.
Mm-hmm.
And it may come back down to, the morale or how the team's playing on the night.
Well,
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's been a big talking point as well, is the idea of what teams can gel the quickest, because pretty much every team's different now.
Yeah, and they're all probably going to gel differently.
Yeah.
They've got to find their strength.
John Barkley. Mate, just any Dave. I think John's just salty that I don't talk about him like that.
Not to mention we have a great captain, John Barclay.
Well,
considering he's listening, he can't bench me anyway, so it's all good.
Here we've got Matty Patton up against Dan Rucci. I think it's a big game for both of these guys.
Yep, and we got a dry break.
Because Dan sort of has to, he's been struggling to start well, but I think if he can start well, he can definitely carry that on. He's been struggling sort of as of late with the tables.
How so?
Popping the black out of turn, sort of the speed, the rolls, catching them out. I suppose potentially lack of match practice as well, but as the league goes on, all of that will clear up. It's just, I would assume it's some form of ring rust, is what I would think.
Yeah, it might be a different table at home, and he's putting a lot of time in there, adapting. These cloths are getting old. Depending on what Terry's doing with the aircon, depends on how slow they play, right? I've got snooker cloth, so superfine green on my table at home, and it runs really quick. And I've just come in for a quick hit here and went, whoa, okay, got to hit everything a lot harder.
It's a whole different game here.
Yeah, but you get used to it pretty quickly. We play enough here every week. Probably play less at home, to be honest.
Well, you have a lovely setup at your house. I'll give you that for sure.
Put a lot of effort into it, but it's good. It's good to have someone around and nice space for them.
Who was your last race against there? I seen you and Carl were trying to get something organised.
Did a race to 21 with Carl, and we probably started at 8:30 at night, as we do. And that went down to Hill 2020, which there's probably more than less that happens with the two of us. Don't know why. Got a master at the end, so I was happy with that.
Beauty.
Can't give that guy a sniff.
And I tell you what, Matty's been playing
some
pretty good pool as of recent. Definitely raised his standard again.
I had a good conversation with him at home regarding just approaching and how he's approaching the game now. And he is saying, if there's an out there, I'm going to try and make it. And that's his style, right? And I'm kind of going, yeah, but you get bitten that way. Sometimes you got to make sure of it. And he's going, nah, if it's there, I want to take it because it's worth it. And I said, okay, that's fine. We've got very different styles of pool.
Yeah. Considering sort of where your bloodline comes from with the snooker, and he's sort of taking his own approach on things.
I think at the same time, he's fighting, He's fighting. For me, I love the game, and I'll always fight to win, but I've lost that many times in my life. It doesn't affect me. I'll just get back up and go again. But he's trying to prove to himself that he can do it, and that's good because he's young, he's full of blood, and he'll get bitten, but he'll learn from that. And his way of thinking is, if I always go for the master, I'm eventually going to get it all the time.
Well, and that's...
And I'm like, yeah, but you're in a team environment, and sometimes you got to play the team shot. But hey, if the team's happy with that, then absolutely.
Well, that's why coming in is sort of whenever you and Liam, I think it's a great idea, because if one's sort of having a bit of a hard night, which it's Super League, you're not going to have an unbelievable night every night. Although Matty's pretty close to doing pretty solid every night he plays. You always have that backup there just in case. And
well, I noticed with Matthew, he would put in 2-3 hours of practice at home every day.
Wow.
But he's just started year 11, so he's 16, right? So he's still young. And now he's doing ATAR, everything. He doesn't have time for practice. However, I think he's the kind of guy that beats himself up at home and almost trying to beat it into himself, which is his way of approaching it, which is fine. But now that he doesn't have a lot of time to do that, he's coming in fresh.
Yeah.
And his game is, improving because of it. And I wouldn't tell anyone not to practice, right? But for him, it's just keeping him clear and ready to go. He wants to go. He wants to get on the table,
Because that's the sort of a thing that happens fairly regular as well. All these players, when they're young, they get really good, and then they sort of either drop off or decide they don't like the game anymore, So, and I think practice can potentially have something to do with that.
Yeah, girls, all sorts.
Yeah.
He had a girlfriend, and then he got rid of it because she was taking up his pool time. But that's just who he is. I love it. Keeps it easy to be a dad. Matthew's just done a nice little containing shot there.
See if Ruchi just goes for the same thing, or he goes for the pot. Looks like he's going for the...
Yeah, he's just keeping it tied up. That's the right way to play it.
Well, that's the side, I think, that I've seen most of how Matty's been improving. It's not so much even just the pool, it's the mentality side of things. It's especially whenever it comes to these team matches. I don't know whether it's because angles and you have a lot of people to look up to.
Yeah.
The head.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you see that shot?
How did that even happen?
Well,
that's a thin cut.
Yeah, he's got to do something now, though, because he's just opened up that red. It's still fairly tied up. He's going to have to probably think about a safety here.
Al Barkley says, I might get rid of mine, see if it helps my game. Barkley,
practice.
You're too
Do
far
you practice,
gone.
John?
Oh, that's
back on top of that yellow.
Yeah. Just keep it awkward.
What's happening over there with Kelleher? I think Ruchi's just going to push this red down. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I think I would prefer to be in Ruchi's shoes here, just with...
I think Matthew needs to double that yellow in the middle down. If he can drop that red in, that's great, but get a yellow down there.
Yeah.
Because he's sitting there with that yellow on its own, and if he gives Ruchi a sniff, it's not that difficult to open those reds up when you got three sitting over a pocket.
Well, that's it. To be honest, most balls go. Oh,
or you can pot it and deal with it later. We might just play a snooker here.
Yeah.
Sit under that middle yellow. But even if he gets ball in hand, where's he going to put that yellow, you know? He can't pot it anywhere, even with a ball in hand.
So that's why I think you're definitely right.
Doubling that yellow would have kept him in the game a bit. That's just my thoughts. Because he could have probably got a snooker out of it too, you know, off 2 rails.
Yeah, yeah. But I think John's right. Whenever he cut that other yellow and it didn't really do anything for it.
No,
actually
that's right.
detrimented him more than anything.
It looked great, but it didn't help him.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, but yellow's still in the rail.
Yeah.
What's he going to do with the yellow if he gets ball in hand? Rucci will probably play to the left-hand side here. Don't disturb those.
To be honest, if he plays off the top rail and pots this red over the right corner, to be honest, he doesn't have a bad go at it.
I just think you don't want to open that yellow, especially doing it this way.
Oh.
So now Matthew actually can take the yellow long, right? So he's opened that up. That's what I was saying before. If he played for the Reds on the left, he'd keep that yellow closed. Now he's opened it up. He's allowed Matthew to take that yellow long to the top left and go game. So he sort of left him an opportunity there, and Matthew will take that.
I don't even know what John's saying anymore. Oh, John, you were 100% right.
Rucci will get it out for him, exactly.
Yeah.
He opened it up, so you know you got to take that.
But this is still like you're nearly having to force the white ball forward. Oh, that's a beauty.
All right, rail ball and go game.
And Rucci's pretty much just done that to himself more than anything.
That's why I would have aimed for the 2 on the left, because even if you missed him, that yellow didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. But in this position, still, like this is a big pot. You would. Is there any way to get easier on the ball?
Put it in. Natural. You come up for those 2 yellows. Just back yourself.
Yeah,
Put it
it's
in.
not worth thinking. What if I
No,
miss? Yeah.
absolutely. Just pot it.
Dave Gallagher puts one on the board.
4-1. Good start for the boys.
I think this game's far from over still, though. Yeah, I don't actually mind this from Matty.
Okay, that's all right.
You just want to try and make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. He's got to get onto that black. The black goes to the bottom left.
He would have liked a bit more angle, I think.
I think I would have taken that rail ball
Yeah.
where I was. Just put it in. And then it's a lot easier to get on the black.
Because now it actually isn't.
But I'm just
he
an
has
Uber
to
driver.
force this. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
He might actually kind of come under the black here
Yeah.
to be able to put it in the middle right.
To be honest, you come underneath it, you give yourself pretty much a go at all 4
Absolutely.
pockets. So,
Just focus on the pot.
yeah, make sure you don't underhit it.
You got to come past the black.
I like Matty's routine as well. So, like the
Yeah.
pre-shot routine.
Oh, that's all right. I think Ben, when he spent a lot of time with Ben Foster, Ben really focused on fundamentals. Every shot's important. You know, give it everything, even a straight black. Just don't discount it, and that changed Matthew's approach because, you know, he was a good player and everything, but you get a little sloppy,
Yeah.
and so that ironed that out, and straight away, a lot less mistakes. So then you can focus on what you know and back yourself from what you do. Ooh, not a bad white.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah, that's
not worked out.
it's unfortunate.
Worst. That's a big miss from Bauer as well. Martin Patton. Would you happen to know a Martin Patton?
That's my father, Matthew's grandfather.
Ah, there you go.
Hello, Dad. Peyton, by the way.
Has he left it on?
Let's go, Matthew.
But you can see what I mean. Dan Ritchie's just been finding it so tough this season to this point.
Yeah, that looks like it's on to the middle. So Judgy's on yellows.
Got Scotty Davo with us. Oh yeah, Scotty.
Not another accent.
Yeah. Early days. How are you going over there? Oh, that's a beauty from Matty. I think Scotty said that it's 2-2 over there.
The Jets and Assassins.
Yeah, Matty's been playing some great pool.
Tell you what, he was gifted a bit there, missing that black, because
When you think about
Richie had a pot on.
That's not a ball you would expect Richie to miss all too often.
Yeah, the bottom left ball was on, but it's tough, man. Like.
So it's 3-2 to the Assassins versus the Jets.
Okay.
2-0 to Chalk Dirty over the Players.
That'll be a good match too, the Assassins and the Jets.
Yeah. And then Chalk Dirty and the Players as well. I think this is the 1 week out of all the weeks that the teams are pretty much as level.
Yeah.
That's so poor, Richie.
I think there's an argument in saying any week could be very level.
Yeah.
Because the teams are just all good. So, Judgy. Oh, that's a great pot. Judgy's got the right shirt on this week. You never know with Judgy.
I'm surprised he has a shirt on.
He's probably got 3 on, just in case. I'll just put them all on and see what happens. Have we got a poll going?
I think it's about that time.
Let's not talk about it until we get more than 4 votes in, though, Dave.
And yeah, so we've 47 people in here. Give us a shout who all's in here. We've Callum. I'm not sure if Martin's hung about or not. We've got Barkley in here. Michael Cumming. Good to see you, mate. Glenn Carter as well. Kieran McCrory, you in here? No? He's usually floating about somewhere, that McCrory fella.
Nothing better to do than listen to a couple of boys on a Tuesday night talking about stuff they don't know much about.
We've got Al Bob in here as well. Good stuff, Al. Good to hear from you, mate.
Al's heading away soon, I think.
Where's Martin saying as well? Well done, grandson. Solid finish. He knows a thing or two himself, clearly.
Well, he used to watch me play snooker and billiards as a kid.
Kim is asking, Byford got a country week team again?
I'm the wrong person to ask, but I believe they put forward a team. I don't know what division. If they can, they will. And I believe we have put forward to host 9th Division again, which is something we do every year, which is always good fun, and everyone loves it. It's a nice little pool room there. Al Babby's going away tomorrow. Good luck, Al.
Where is he going? Is it
That's for Black Ball.
Time for Gibraltar already?
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
Black
So
Ball.
there's a few people
the
in
Nations
the room
Cup.
as well,
Nations Cup.
Yeah, Nations Cup, yeah.
Mate, good luck, fellas.
It's a good one. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Moisey's not having a rest, but then again, that boy does nothing but play pool. I think
True.
he's heading away as well. Maybe Al's getting over there a bit early.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have a
to the
cracking
games.
time in Gibraltar, mate.
Jeremy's on Reds. Oh.
We've got an
you want
earthquake happening over on table 8.
Need some steel tables for the cameras.
Oh, and whenever Angles is playing like this, everything just works. This is pretty much what was happening last night. It was...
And 125 on the heart rate. Around... Oh, it's popping up. Both of them pretty steady.
Well, with how much that he takes these massive breaths as well, like that doesn't actually... I don't think it helps your heart rate.
Oh, as he looks at a shot.
Yeah, you'll see him move the shoulders now.
Yeah, Matthew does that too. Might try it. Might help.
Yeah, well. I think we should get a poll as well. How many times is Angle's going to jump up from the shot? Oh, there's one. I think I found as well, see the better he's playing, the less he actually gets up off the shot because he just feels the shot, you know.
Yeah. Probably doesn't second guess himself as much. I'm not too sure. What are you doing here? Just dropping that red?
Yeah.
Looks like there's more angle than the screen.
Maybe he'll screw across for the black.
I
No,
think
he
he's
just
just
drop it
gonna
in.
drop it in.
Yeah.
He might be over the yellow, but yeah, that's good. Move the yellow out of the way.
And that's yeah. So we were playing a pretty interesting version of pool as well. So we were trying out something new where basically I got a 2-ball head start. So like if I clear the table, I can leave my 2 hard
another miss
balls.
black. Another miss
Oh
black.
wow!
Okay, so
Wow, I did not expect that.
same table, same team. 2 blacks missed. Cuts to the middle, both of them. Not easy, but let's see what Sonny does.
Judgy's got a good go here as well.
Yeah, the boys are steaming ahead a bit at the moment. The
Oh,
Reapers need to at least hit 2 quickly.
yeah, because otherwise this'll.
Yeah, they need a win right now.
It's just it feels so hard to come back in Super League as well. You go sort of 6 or 7 down. You're
Well, there's
just
no power play, right? So it's straight pool, straight points. You can't rely on.
Oh, Judgy's done it as well. Oh
No,
no, he
no.
hasn't.
Okay, 6-1. So Sonny's laid up.
Doing as Sonny does.
He's playing this at a heap of bottom to pull it back. Yeah. Oh, too
Oh
much.
wow, he's
I didn't think he could get that much on it. Next up, we've got Alex Kingsbury, Dan Rucci. Alex to break.
the boys just have such a strong team whenever you start looking at the depth that they have. But then, like I say, I really think the Reapers aren't too far away. All that they're missing is that bit of, I don't know if it's inspiration or motivation or what it is, but they definitely have that standard
This is
there.
early, though. Like 5-1 could very quickly become 4-5. You know, it's still early.
But it's just even every week, you know. It's although last week I thought would be the pushing point for them because yeah, they've shown that they have that depth now.
Reapers.
Yeah.
What was the score?
Oh, 13-12. It
Yeah.
came down to the last
Oh,
frame.
that's right, because you moved the camera over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Boward played a lovely frame against Brownie and
Mm.
didn't really give Brownie too much of a chance in it.
That was a good little tactical game, that. Oh, he's left him on.
Oof. But that's a dodgy angle.
I think
Or
he's
what do
trying
you
to get
reckon?
under the other yellow and just misjudge the angle. Well,
What do you reckon, Andy? You playing this with a touch of screw to avoid that middle pocket? Or how are you
I
going
think I
about it?
wouldn't. I would be looking to cue this to make
Yep.
sure of the pot. I think if you sort of stun screw it enough to avoid the middle, not rip it right back. That's just my shot. How I'd feel comfortable and giving myself the best chance to pot it.
Yeah.
Awkward stuff like that, I kind of go, well, what's my best chance of potting this? And then just do that. I don't think Sonny will have a problem with these.
Alex comes up dry.
Okay.
Yeah, and Sonny's got a pretty good go here.
No, he's pot of yellow. Alex pot of yellow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Reds are the Reds are pretty good. Richie's not getting a shot here. Glenn's calling it early.
Sonny
Yeah.
should chop this in.
I actually like whenever you leave this sort of angle because you're just making it natural. Well, a wee touch of bottom, obviously, to avoid the middle, but yeah, it's...
Ooh. Taze, let's take this long, maybe. What do? Do you do the ultra fine cut or
Nah,
take it long?
You just
You got to
back
take it
yourself.
long, right?
Yeah, 100%. Because you can pretty much just play it centre ball. You don't want to roll these in, though. See, on these tables, you really don't want to roll them in. Yeah, you got to cue them. Yeah, he's hit that really well.
So that
Angle's gave him a
Sonny
go there.
Sonny bringing that number 2 in for the team might give him a little bit of motivation. So we'll see what happens now.
Mm.
Oh, what's Alex got? A red off a red. Maybe that red doesn't go anywhere, so he's just...
Oh.
That's all right. That's all right. He might have to use that top red to come back for the black. It's the only tough bit here.
Yeah.
So roll this in, come over to the right rail. But that yellow's in the way, you know what I mean? So he's almost going to have to... Oh, he missed it.
Whenever you're trying to hold the white in these tables, you just know that the object ball rarely goes anywhere.
Don't think Liam's come in yet. Let's see if they bring him in round 3. So Ron Kelly to break versus Matthew.
Oh.
Richie's missed. Ooh, Ron's gone dry.
He just gets so much easy power behind the break.
Yep.
Whenever you watch it, you just think he's just tapped those.
I wonder if that... yellows aren't bad. I wonder if that red passes the yellow at the top right. If it does, then reds are pretty good too. He can't pot a yellow, or can he? No. Can't even see a yellow.
Let's see what Alex is going for here. He's just screwing into that, and
that's pretty good. With the 2 on the left bottom, the left rail, it's probably the right shot there. Just open his balls up.
Oh, if Matty can see this ball here. Oh,
that's
wow.
lovely. Looks of his facial expression, that red still goes. Because his face would have told me.
All of that red goes, yeah. Now it's just find your easiest Lincoln ball.
But now, yeah, he just needs to make sure he gives the right amount to every shot. And not slap anything.
Oh, Ruchi is...
Oh, he's left it long.
I think obviously we know what sort of standard that Ruchi plays at, and it's a pretty high standard. And I'd say he wouldn't be... I would be interested to get him on commentary some week, because I would like to see how he's feeling about it. And
Matthew's just gone in off. Don't think he needed to play that shot. The reds were looking pretty, you know. Maybe it didn't go to the bottom right, and he was trying to get over there for it.
Yeah.
But generally, he would have made a face when he looked at that. So maybe he's getting harder to read. It's not a bad thing.
White under 8 if you wanted to play turnover. Yeah.
King is going to work this white.
This is going to have to be a smashing shot here.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful. Big bounce. Nope. That's all right.
Good to see you in here, Simo. Enjoying your week off, and you're still watching the pool.
Come on, the lads.
Yeah, John Barkley and all's in here. We might as well just had all he is on
What
commentary.
else are they going to do? This is a Tuesday night. think Ron's going to move that red. I don't know if he needs to. Doesn't link anymore, so yeah, it's really just that bottom ball or top ball, I suppose. Get rid of that. Both of those because the black's on this side on the bottom of the table. Who's up next? Kinga got the win.
So he's gone back to this strategy of playing the yellow off the
red.
Yeah, and just come across for that other yellow, but you get pretty close and just knocking the black safe here if you're not careful. Maybe just try and cut it in without touching it.
Yeah. Don't touch it if it works.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot. And Raleigh and Ron Kelly doing the same thing he's been doing pretty much every week.
Keep it simple.
We're a bit late in the buzzer there. I think it looks like they're going to take a bit of a break here just to get things
a bit of
back
a
in order.
regroup. I don't know if they're doing subs. If they're not, it'll be Luke, Angles, Jeremy
Looks like
Bauer.
the Reapers are the one who's... Yeah, so they've brought in Liam Nolan.
Yep. So they just give Matthew a little rest there. And
well, I think it's a strategy that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. The Reds were all on.
Yeah.
And he nudged the ball, which obviously blocked that red. Then he kept going for it. Went in off. It happens. But, hey.
I think it's
what happens. You know?
With the guys... it's more than just sort of win or lose. I think if Matty would have won, potentially they still would have brought Liam in because it's early on in the season still as well. So the whole idea is getting everybody a run out. That's sort of where Angles comes from.
They are sharing that fifth spot with the two juniors. Is that what's happening?
So it depends on sort of talking to Angles. He said it depends sort of how the match is going because 1 week they've took Kelleher out and played both of them and.
Yeah,
I think pretty much everybody.
Depends on the scoreboard.
Exactly,
maybe.
Yeah. But Angles is saying, his main idea is to try and get them as much of a run out as he can, both of them.
Yeah, look, and it also makes them fight even more if they know that they can get a game where both of them are in. You know, they're not only trying to compete with each other.
Yeah.
There's a sniff there that maybe I'll, step in for someone else.
Richie goes in off on the break here.
Okay. One of those nights, I think.
Yeah, it's...
So, Judgy with an open table. And who broke on the other table? It was Angles, so he's pot a ball.
Which is a massive
or a couple
break.
of balls.
Yeah,
that's off the break?
Yeah, as Glenn
so
says, what a break.
He's got two reds. And
literally every ball on the table goes.
Pretty much. I'd probably give reds a go here.
Yeah, I think they just have an easier starter.
Judgy's doing what Judgy does.
Oh.
Okay.
And Angles is Chinese himself here.
And does that red go to the bottom right? Yes.
Yeah.
So just got to come off the rail and give you a shot at that. Who's our sponsors tonight?
Yeah, good shout. So we have Ellenbrook Skips. They do a lot of good stuff for us as well. Red Earth Creations. Me and Marchie. You need anything, give us a buzz. Give me a buzz and I look after you. And of course, as always, Nathan McMahon's Advanced Auto Tune. He does a lot of amazing stuff for us. All the sponsors do. But him in particular does a lot of great stuff. Without those, we wouldn't really be many places we are now, so thank you very much to all the sponsors.
Is the Ellenbrook skip bins connected to the pool scene? Because the other two are, right?
Yeah, that's actually.
Do we know where
question.
that sponsorships come from?
Swash, can you fill us in on? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So
Very
that's
good.
the other cool thing about the community. You know, it's for the community, by the community. That's.
If there's any other businesses out there, non-pool related included, that wouldn't mind supporting what we do here, give us a ring.
Well, we've seen that we can hit new highs in this pool scene, and it just seems to be getting better and better.
Well, you can see what we do with the little bit of cash that we do get.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can imagine what can be done with more. That's
What a shot!
Nice
that
shot
is
from Angles.
Yeah, same old. I watched him
That
do
was
that.
tough because he was kind of jacking up as well.
Oh,
and
100%.
cutting
That
into
was
the middle.
That was a wicked shot. It's just whenever you see him do it so often, you just start thinking to yourself, meh. Oh, he's playing a wee cannon on the black.
That's all right.
Glenn saying shot before was better. Right, let's go back to the poll quickly. What have we got here?
15 votes.
There you go.
Oh, that's better than 4 last week, Dave. I reckon that's
I had to swerve to pot it.
worth
yeah, yeah.
talking about.
15 votes. 87% thinks the boys are going to win.
Okay.
Any good at maths? What do you reckon that works out to be?
I play pool. 15%. 13%.
Pretty close to 13 votes, I believe.
15 votes, mate. Ask Sebash. He's the computer dude.
Yeah. What's half of 25?
12 and a half.
Shout out Scotty Davo. The boys are just sort of keeping their foot down.
Sed's come on the
yeah,
chat.
Said, good to see you, fella. Taking a step away from the 9-ball table and the coaching just to come in and say hello to little old us.
He misses us.
He does. You know he does too, right? I met
The
him
big
for the first
Sed
time
smile
the other
all
week.
weekend there was.
Yeah, and he was
back
playing
in his
some
element.
unbelievable
Yeah,
stuff,
playing really, really well.
It almost looked like he didn't want to win it. That's sort of what I got from it.
Maybe hitting those really big balls with sharp pockets somehow kept him good at 8-ball.
Well, his breaks were outrageous. I don't know if you've seen some of his breaks against Mandar. Every break there wasn't a ball touching the rail. Every ball went. Mandar was saying he didn't know what happened. Oh, can Judgy get enough on this? Oh.
Okay. Nice little chop to the middle here.
Then back to retirement. Said we'll see you again in another 3 years, mate. He sort of...
Just letting us know you're still alive and in the country. Thank you, mate.
Shout out to all your sponsors as well. You need to hook us up, Said.
Yeah.
Said's running wild over there.
No room for badges on the shirt.
No, free town chalks, free lunches.
Nice.
Beautiful.
There you go. Judgy's just showing the rest of them how to pot a black.
He's done it twice now. Yeah. That is cracking.
He's very good at those little chop shots, you know. Everything's a little twist.
It all
Little
looks
chop.
a wee bit suspect, and it just works to a T.
Judgy is AI.
Yeah, to be honest, I never went and watched some of his old, WST snooker stuff, but I don't know why I haven't, to be honest, yeah. I've talked with him about it, but yeah.
I used to play snooker against him as a kid in nationals. So I was playing for Queensland and he was WA.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I've got a photo, I'll show you. He hasn't changed.
Judgy at 15, aka Judgy at 30.
A really, really cool photo because it's like the under 21s and I'm about 13 years old. And there's Neil Robertson, Mark Robertson, Vinny Calabrese, Vinny's brother, Matty Bolton. Like, mate,
You're surrounded by royalty.
that was the under 21s. Yeah, it's great.
Well, that's the other thing as well. Whenever you look at the snooker now, from where it was,
Thank you, John Nolan. Just dropped off a beer for me.
that's a community man if I've seen one.
Come on, big man.
I'd say he's up there in terms of your level of support. What he does for Liam and for what you do for Maddie there's a reason why they're two of the, if not the
John
best.
and I go
juniors.
away for junior nationals. He's good support. He's the loudest in the team, right? He teaches the kids how to get loud.
As an Irishman would.
Absolutely, and it's so important, especially in juniors, because it's a dog-eat-dog for stealing their momentum is making noise.
Yeah. It looks like Alex has left himself. Oh, that's a lovely shot by Alex.
Still work to do. I think what's going on with the black in the pack? The top red doesn't go.
And Glenn Carter says John is next level at junior. He's a machine.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Barkley with a nice wee bit of analytics as well.
Lucky Liam's still 7 years old. We've got plenty more years left in him.
John with a bit of a analysis here. Reaper struggling big time with the consistency out of all the teams. Must be frustrating for them. 100%, considering they know that they have the talent to go all the way here.
Yep.
And it's just consistency.
I don't mind that shot by Keller here.
Yeah.
Just open it up.
He's been, yeah. I'm not actually going to say anything about Kelleher or Fallon because I'm not going to give John the time of day.
What's his first name? Dangerous Kelleher.
Shout out to Dave Schneider as well. We've got an idea for a team next season, I think.
The Daves. The Dangerous Daves.
All the Daves.
There you go.
Indian Dave in the background as well. Shout out Savash. He calls himself that, right? So I'm alright.
In Dave. Indo Dave.
No, that's a whole different Dave.
That's an Indonesian Dave.
Hey, we broke the 60. Andy.
62.
You've,
what were you at last week?
You've been the first commentator I've had alongside me where we've broke 60 viewers.
Really? Jeez. I thought you were getting less because I'm on it.
Well, maybe if it was by myself, it would be a 70. Who knows?
Bring your friends in. Let's crack 100.
That's the cover photo.
It must be.
Here, the thumbnails make a big difference. Okay, John.
Luke Anglesly's now making up excuses why I've got more viewers than him.
Let's have a look here. Maybe people like to see Angles play more than talk. Maybe
maybe he's better at it.
So over on the other games, a lot of the games are, so the players are 6-2 down to Wee Chalk Dirty. That's a bit of a surprise for me. And the Jets are 6-3 up on the Assassins. That's another good one.
I
The
think
Jets sort of need to keep going.
We chalk Dirty's a strong team.
Oh,
And what happened at the start of that match?
we chalk Dirty won the first 4.
Exactly.
Paul Kane won 1.
So they won the first 6 out of 7, right?
Yeah.
So that's literally the difference. So they got on the run. That can happen with any team.
And Phil's coming into his own now as well. He was sort of, I know he finds team pool that wee bit of challenging, but yeah, he's coming into his own big time.
The more he does that, the more he'll realise it's not that different. Like, it is very different, don't get me wrong, but he's always sort of played single pool for himself.
And with the Jets and the Assassins, now this is a bit of a surprise for me. I think this is probably surprise of the night. 6-3 up. Neville, 0 for 2.
Yep.
You're looking across the board on the Jets. Daniel King, 2 from 2. Great to see.
Daniel and Chris, yeah.
Chris Herbie. They're literally the staple 2 in the Jets.
Yeah, but their whole team has the ability, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And it's only a matter of time. So, you know, I wonder if they can keep it going. That'd be interesting to watch.
Yeah, Alex Yoxel he's been finding it pretty tough so far. And they just made it 7-4. Chris Herbie winning again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to check back on that one because that'd be interesting to watch.
To be honest, if Chris Herbie's name was Dave, he would be my favourite player.
He's only 5 games out of 25, though. You can't win with one player.
Well, that's what has been happening with the Jets. Yeah, it's exactly that. Face for radio, Andy.
Thanks.
That was Martin saying.
Who said that?
Martin.
You made it. It's your fault.
That's
my father. My dad says I got a face for radio.
He sounds like an Irishman. He sounds alright to me.
Calling me Andy, you know better than that.
Oh, this is looking.
He's trying. Oh, okay.
Now, Andy, are you backing yourself and playing the big pot into the top left?
Hang on. He's playing king, huh? Let's have a look at this.
Well, you're playing king.
Do you know
so
what?
You think
if it was me, which is probably completely wrong, I'll probably clip off the black, move it off the rail and out so he can't be snookered, and just try and get that white on the top of the left rail, the top left rail. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then just say, if you can pot out, mate, go for it.
It's hard to get that black out that way if you're tracking the white to the left top corner because it's going to hit that red. I'm pretty...
Looking at it from not on the screen,
it
looks like you can clip it. Yeah, he's probably actually might be cutting it.
He's going for a shot of the week here.
He might be cutting the top left.
He's going for a shot of the week here.
No.
Because he knew that it's highly likely whatever happens, he's probably going to lose this frame if he doesn't pot it. That's probably what he's thinking.
I would have tried to see where the black is. Just higher than that is where I would have put the white. But now King is like, you know, he's got an out and it all connects. I don't know. I'm probably too safe sometimes.
No, I think that, that's... It just feels like you're so far behind here because every ball makes such a difference at this level. You just feel like you're so behind no matter... If you don't pot that black, you're just so behind.
Yeah.
You feel like you have a good chance that you've already lost the frame.
Well, I think it might be on. Maybe not. Keep in mind, I'm a low point player in this league, and therefore I'm fighting and giving myself the best chance to get any wins I can, right?
Yeah.
So for me, that I look at the percentages for my game there, and am I going to try and put that black in somewhere, or am I going to make it really tough?
Is this your first season or second season, Superleague, third season?
I did 3/4 of a season with Barclay's team.
What a shot that was.
That was a great shot. He must have left it on.
I think he swerved that.
This is the third year that I've played some Super League.
First full season?
I did one with what's the team? The Assassins. Yeah, we didn't do any good, and it was kind of a throw together team. But we gave it our best. But this is, you know, I'm probably playing personally better pool than both of those seasons. So, you know, I think I'm sort of in a position now where I can fight a bit, and that's good. And, you know, if I try and win half my games, I haven't done any damage to the team, right? And as a low-point player, that's awesome. That's the way I look at it.
Well, that's whenever they're, you know, with a lower point player, the idea is if you get 2, 3, they're flying, you know.
For anybody in this league, it's hard to win half your games. So that's my target. And if I get to that target, I think I'm sitting around that at the moment. I don't know. Then, you know, I'll just keep going to see what can happen. But just do what I can for the team. And great team, man. We got a really good team. Pretty happy to be hanging out and playing with those boys.
Well, there's a lot of players in there that you'll learn a hell of a lot from in terms of different styles, even, you know.
Every match, every frame I play, Sacco comes to the table, you know, and he's just got a really good way of explaining something. And it's not like I would have. It's like,
Did you see the shot from Dave Keller? What did I just witness?
When the score's up.
That is madness. John Barkley's throwing a bit of words of inspiration in. If you hit 50% or more, we will go a long way in this competition, Andrew.
I'll give it my best, John, as I always do, bud. That's all you can get out of me.
Well, whenever you have a player who's an absolute grinder, it's hard for a lot of people to beat you. You know what I mean? You've got that ability.
Percentages aside, just do what you can for the team. That's it. Certainly don't want to make mistakes in this league. So you can't, you know, you got to give it everything.
I think the next step is we need to get these polls on the screen as well, because we'll have the comments now coming in at the top of the screen for the people watching.
It'd be good to see
get
that
the
live.
Polls or something. Yeah, that is live.
No, I mean the poll.
Yeah.
On the screen,
I think that's
live.
a cracking idea. I think Sebash will work on that. We'll get the poll on the screen. Could be a good idea.
Get the ball on the screen and also all the other matches scores on the screen in the next one.
Yeah, it's worth giving it a go, because I think we might crowd the screen too much, but that's the way to go. Yeah.
Sebash, can you build walls around the pool tables as well and put a great big Terry TV on the wall so we can have names and everything on it? You know,
I think
next week.
Just get a whole big retaining wall built around each table. Give Angles a shout. He can
and a grandstand.
Know plenty about the retaining walls.
And a big grandstand for all our fans.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I mean the players.
I reckon just take all the tables out. Just leave the middle four. Just get 4 Rossins in the middle four and sell the rest.
A grandstand above the other tables. You can hang the pool lights underneath them.
Yeah, this is far from over here.
Yeah,
Leicester's
looks like Sonny's going to pick another one up for the team, which is really good for them.
Darren Morris doesn't have too bad of a go here either. I think he's on raids, if I'm not mistaken. And that's 9-5.
Yep, 9-5. And you can see, looking at the Reapers, they've just got a boost of energy. And the high fives and smiles are all happening. So let's see where that takes them.
Yeah, this is...
It's a bit tricky.
Yeah, how do you get
that yellow's
past
right in the way, right? I don't know what he's going to try here. If that yellow wasn't there, you could almost sort of try and just float up onto the right rail.
Yeah.
But even that's, you got to judge that pace.
Yeah, to be honest, in this spot, I don't reckon.
Do you reckon he
go
might
full
try
blood,
and
you just
screw through the gap onto the black?
oof. But I think you just leave it over the pockets. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I think that's the way to go.
Okay. Okay.
Because although yes, it doesn't actually change a whole lot for him, but now he just has a bit more security. But I think Liam has a great shot here. This
I think he's got to try
yellow to the left, double it up and down. If you can get it in behind
off
that
the red,
yeah, or even if you get it in behind that red, you're sitting lovely.
Like every one of these yellows is on, they're just kind of like sitting very close. So you could almost have a go at this. Now it's a bit more awkward, but yeah.
Oh,
He's only got the top yellow now.
I think you have to sort of try and pull back.
But
now.
see, he can still now play that yellow up and down and top forward, right, to block that red. But
what about just playing this yellow 2 rails, left top rail, and getting the white to the right of that yellow, to the right of the black?
Well, that's a good pot.
Oh,
it's still going, but he's now blocked that yellow up.
I think that yellow goes.
You reckon? I don't think so.
Oh, it's tight.
Always good with the juniors. You look at their face when they're looking if it goes or not.
What's happened there? My angles is... Let me just go back a second there, because I'm wondering what's happened in terms of... Let's see here.
Dylan's
so
break.
Broke, and that is a disastrous break.
Well, so one ball hit the jaw and came back. I don't know if that means it passed or not. But if that did pass, then it's a fair break, right?
But 2 balls
3
points,
yeah, but one hit the jaw as well, so that's 3.
Ooh.
It just depends if that hitting the jaw completely past that middle line. It was very deep in the jaw.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're playing on, so...
Yeah, it wasn't Moisey's best break. I think
you can't exactly zoom in on that and see if it passes the line. It certainly wasn't an angles break.
Carly thought it was, yeah. Is that Dylan Moyes getting a game? Seize the day. That is desperate, Barkley. That is desperate.
Tie it up.
Yeah, Moyes is just trying to get a game that lasts for as long as he can get.
Hey, there's merit in that. I used to play a dodgy cut break when I come up against any pro, and I'd just throw all the balls on one side of the table, and then you just get table time out of it.
Let's go, big man. Come on.
Oh.
Liam's got a good chance here. He just... it's not... I think the ball just below the black's your last ball. Play the one just above the red, the top left.
Yep.
Then bottom right, middle.
And sort of come off its side to put the other one in the same pocket. Oh, the plant's on, right?
If you have to go rail first, you have a chance where you're knocking this ball out.
Well, if the plant's on... Yeah... I don't know, man. I would have
leave the white a wee bit more to the left. Oh, it was always likely. It was always likely.
So the plant was on, but it hit it half ball, so therefore it was always going to go that way. So maybe the plant wasn't on.
Nothing wrong with a break like that. Dangerous, Dave. So I'm not meant to just put them all over the pockets for my opponent.
Hey.
I thought you just try and break as big as you can and not pot a ball
and hand it over.
All over the pockets.
That's right.
Moisey's played a great shot there. And these
He's
yellows
opening
are
the pack a bit.
Yeah, they're awkward, but they go.
But look at the yellow on the bottom right. That's not easy.
Oh, it's all about for Darren Morris if that red squeezes off the rail off the yellow.
Carl Ledbetter's on the stream.
Yeah, we've got him floating about as well. Yeah, that was a cracking shot by Moisey there. It's just about landing on that bottom yellow now. Jeremy Bauer with a 71 heart rate.
He's falling asleep.
Oh, I just looked over. He is asleep. Oof.
Ooh. Oh.
Gives him a
It's
go.
alright.
Yeah.
Stun it in long.
To be
You're on the
honest,
black.
yeah, I'll back him for this.
Is he hampered?
Oof. Very
A little bit.
slightly.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, what a shot that is by Moisey. He's found that gap. Although, is he too straight on it? Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks very much, Carl. Good to see you again, mate. I swear, see, whenever you said your name was Carl, I thought you said Cal, and then I never
He
realised.
calls
that
me
you were-
Andy Patton. My name's Andrew Payton. It's the Irish.
Those are Irish.
Carol.
I thought he
Carol.
said- I thought he said-
Carol.
I thought he said Cal.
Carol Ledbetter.
Never realised that was Carl Ledbetter.
Carol.
Carl. Oh, Moisey, what a
That's
shot
a
that
good
is.
shot.
Oh,
That's
Moisey.
a good shot.
Oh, he's on that bottom yellow as well. Oh. Liam's just finding it hard.
He's on the bottom yellow, but if he can, I'd be screwing onto the black if it leaves you on that yellow, the bottom one, you know?
Oh, to be honest, I play that
'Cause
top
we're-
yellow.
Yeah, 100%. But you need to make sure you get on the bottom yellow.
Yeah, just a wee can into the red. Nothing too big.
What red?
Red next to the yellow.
No. Oh, where are you playing the yellow long?
Top, yeah.
Oh. No, I was thinking about putting in the middle and screwing on the black. If
yeah.
the angle's right to land on the yellow. Or maybe it goes through that gap.
Oh,
Okay. I can't really see with these camera angles.
oh, Darren Morris, has he got the snooker?
Nope.
Nope.
Go, big man. Come on.
Yeah, Liam's got a good
John
chance here.
Nolan's firing up.
Yeah, Liam just needs to keep the head here. It's a big frame for Liam on the board here.
That yellow obviously goes. I didn't see that. I didn't know that it went. Yeah, good
Yeah,
shot.
this was a cracking out by Moisey. He's worked this lovely.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they need. That's a good scalp.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the strategy of a shit break.
Just the dodgy break, yeah.
How to beat angles.
Liam gets one on the board as well.
Yep. That's a good win there for the Reapers. But the boys got one straight back. So
Carl Ledbetter says, I've been called worse. Just wait till we're on a night out drinking. See
Yeah,
how that
when-
goes.
when you're beating me at my ass.
John Barkley also throws in, why does Dylan not play more?
Wow.
Yeah, I think we'll leave that where you put that. We'll add no more on that.
I think HQ's closed when he's not playing. Maybe he needs a subscription to Pop Black as well. After hours.
Oh, we've been there, we've done that. It's not ideal. It's not ideal by any means. Kalgoorlie Open. Are you in? You out?
Nah, I'm away.
Yeah.
As you probably know, most of my holidays are taken up with junior pool, which is a good thing, you know. And Matthew. So when it comes to going away for competitions in WA at this point, it's never going to happen.
Well, no, it's in HQ.
I understand that, but we booked a family holiday, and that was obviously on the calendar as we're not going to that, so we'll go somewhere. So we're heading down to Denmark, which would be really good for us
That's a lovely
to
spot.
hang out. Yeah, we go there. We haven't been there for a couple of years, but we generally like to go there for Australia Day. It's going to be a little bit colder this time, but that's all right.
How good's your team?
Okay, back to the pool. Jeremy versus Matthew. Jeremy's dry broke.
Oh, we've got Jonesy in here. We've got everybody in here. There's not a man in the pool scene that's not in here.
Can't the Brownie Bunch.
Jonesy, great out by Dylan. That was
Yep,
that was
absolutely.
a crack. That first shot to open up the pack, and then yeah, he's found his way out nice. And the way, if this is Maddie's break, this looks like a practice.
Jonesy,
routine.
when are you heading away for Nations Cup? Or are you already over there?
That's probably why he's watching. Could be on the plane.
Potentially, as long as he's watching Thursday night. So, Matthew's taking the yellows.
Oh, he's looking for the cannon.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm watching from
I
Hong
don't think he
Kong
likes.
Airport.
I don't think he likes the red under the black. Safe
Jonesy's
travels,
watching
Jonesy.
from, the Hong Kong airport.
Just
Right.
avoid the Hormuz Strait. Look at this, black ball's taking over our commentary.
Oh, he's not
Okay.
messing about. He's not messing about.
Yeah. It's getting a bit tricky now,
We've
though.
got Tristan in here as well. Everybody's in here. Everybody. There's not a
Judgy or
man.
Ron? Tristan says, who wins, Judgy or Ron?
That's a tough old question, that one. I think Judgy definitely has the goods.
Judgy's on yellows. Ron's on reds. 2 reds tied up around the black.
Oh, nice, mate. Come on.
What do you think, Dangerous Dave? Judgy or Ron? Quick, before he pots more balls.
I like Judgy. I'm going with Judgy.
All right.
I think Judgy's just so
I'll tell you what, I'll take
calm,
Ron.
solid.
I'll take Ron,
Take Ron, yeah.
and we'll see what happens.
Tristan says, who wins, Judgy or Ron?
Yeah, we just answered that.
W.A.E.B.F says, now lawn bowls.
Yeah, definitely Judgy. Judgy acts like a lawn bowls player sometimes.
Oh, from what I've heard, even the owl boys
He's
and
good
the
at it.
lawn bowls
Mate,
get fed up.
Oh, Matty.
Oh, yeah, Maddie's playing some serious stuff.
okay. That's a great shot, because, dude, what do you do here?
Now, if that black goes past the red in the left bottom corner there, you're just dropping in. You're just trying to find that.
The
'Cause you don't
black
wanna
goes
move it.
past the red in the bottom left? I highly doubt that. The red's in the way from this angle.
But from the table, doesn't.
It's a little tricky.
Judgy's just. That's the hardest I've ever seen Judgy hit the ball. And he's landed plumb.
Yes, mate. Go, Matty. Let's go, mate. Come on, mate. Let's go, Judgy. Come on.
He's looking at doubling that black. Keep it simple. Pretty dangerous if you miss it, but you shouldn't think like that, I suppose. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. He gets a lot more doubles than I do.
Well, that's it. All you're thinking here is as long as I miss this red.
Just put the black in. That's what you're thinking.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Then
Judgy's
it
going
doesn't
for a
matter.
big one here.
Yeah, Judgy.
There's no way there's a gap between the red and the black for that yellow.
Maybe.
What an out that was.
Is that a master?
That's probably the
That was
best
a master
out.
visit, right?
That's
Jeremy
the best
Drybrook.
out of the night. What an out that was.
Angles just said you're captain now. Watch it. His head's big as it is.
That is an unbelievable out. You've just witnessed something there, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my boy.
Yeah, that was a beauty. Now, if Judgy tries to find this, if there's a gap here, oh, surely there's not a gap.
Oh, mate. If there isn't a gap, he wouldn't have played that shot.
Well, obviously, yeah, obviously. But yeah, that's that's probably the best out I've seen. Pretty close in all of Super League so far.
But that's him. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. If it looks like he can make it, he's going to try it. And, you know, he'll miss a lot of them, but when he gets them, they look great.
Yeah.
So
And you'd rather be
he'll be
trying
the
to do
first
that.
person to say, yeah, but they're great when you get them. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Why don't you double like that, Andrew?
I don't need to, John. I just put them in down the rail, mate.
Oh, Judgy's left
Snooker players barely double.
Judgy's left himself a bit in the land of in between here. What's your shot here, Andy?
Well, what do you do? Okay, so I'll probably jack up,
Play the double.
double the black, but focus on getting the white to the bottom rail and leaving him tough. That's it.
Oh, Judgy's
Oh, he's finding something that we
Judgy's going for
can't
shot
even
of the
see.
week here.
Yeah, nah, don't think that was going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was me, I would have tried to double the black, but my most important thing was getting that white safe on the bottom rail so you're not leaving an easy pot from the rail.
One thing I know with how Judgy's cue action works, he finds it really hard for those like jabby from above shots.
Yeah. I wouldn't have even mind if I didn't get the double, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a shot to nothing. If it goes in, it goes in.
Kinger's found the perfect gap here as well.
I think there's two yellows over the middle are a touch awkward. Unless he can get to the right one. Doesn't look like it from here.
Yeah.
Bit of work to do anyway.
Ron was the correct answer. 2 rights, Tristan. Put them on a long bowl field and see what happens.
Yeah, who was going for Ron?
He was going for Ron. Obviously not.
You went Judgy, did you?
Not in the lawn bowl. Yeah. Sham Baker always has something to say.
Grandad Bundy.
Grandad Bundy.
That's what I call him, because we play first division together. I was like, oh, it's such a treat to play with my granddad.
Earl Granda Bundy.
Yeah. He's got a black liver, surely.
Surely. I wonder.
Okay, so 11-7, and see what happens with Kinger's match.
See, those types of shots, the one Ron's just played there, is really the big difference between lower or mid-level and obviously these elite players.
Yeah.
Is
just taking
they're not
it long.
afraid. Yeah, they're not afraid.
Well, it's not long from there, right?
Yeah.
It's actually almost like you're playing at the bottom of the table. It's just over one rail length.
You can get into your head and you think, oh, well, I can get this to the middle. I can squeeze it enough to get it into the middle. But why? How does that benefit you?
Yeah, but where's your white going?
Exactly. How is that benefiting you whatsoever? So, just be willing to...
When I have a hit before I play, I literally play long shots because it tells me, it gets me cueing the ball good. But I rely on them because even when I go out of position, you can grab a long shot and get back in position. Stop the white. Keep going. It's so important, especially in international rules, because you can get too deep into a frame and you're in a world of pain if you can't get everything. What's Judgy doing?
Doing what Judgy does. No
He's
other
a
way
beast.
to put it.
He's a beast.
So let's see here. Darren's going for the out here.
I don't see what else he's got. He might be looking to... Okay.
Oh.
Drop that red in the middle. play the double.
Yep.
Come around the back, and if you get the double, you win. He kind of has to, the way everything's sitting, because King will go out.
Yeah.
It's almost frozen.
Yeah, well, that's why I think you maybe need it more angle. Although I have no idea how to play a double.
I think he's all right.
You playing
Just
this
don't
with
want the
left-hand
white
side?
to slide, because you won't get back onto that red, you know. Yeah, he's played. Oh. Wow.
It's a bit of a game changer, that one. Yeah, you just drop this in to play the black in the middle. Is it?
That's what I'm doing. Absolutely. Keep it simple.
Oof.
Okay. Looks like 11-8 is coming up.
Liam's got a good go here. Oh, that's perfect. You play this long now, get it out of the way.
Yep, don't mind that.
That's the way, mate.
That's
Come
okay.
on, big man.
So just judge this nice now. I probably would have preferred to play the top one, then the bottom one. And then the middle black, because you're not. Good shot. Very good shot.
But yeah, I think there was more margin for error.
Yeah, less room for error there. You're not crossing balls. But this is good. I think he's got a touch of angle, so you can just.
Yes, Liam. That's it, mate. Come
That's
on.
okay.
Well, the young lads
Must have been straighter than I thought.
The young lads have been playing some cracking pool tonight.
Yep, that's
Beauty. There's masters all around tonight. That is unbelievable. That's another master for Liam.
it. So we had Matthew and Liam in the same round there.
Yep.
So it looks like
They took
Kelleher
out,
was sat out. So
and
that's
the only
good.
two
That's good
people
see.
to win a
Yeah.
frame this round.
Yeah.
Both being masters as well.
Well, that's what happens when you got to fight, right? You know, it's master or bench. That's really good. Very good.
And that was to get on the hill. That's massive.
Yep. So
let's have a look here.
Liam's won his last two, which is good.
So We Chalk Dirty is 8-2 up on the players. The players just haven't
fired.
And the Jets are 11-5. They're smoking the Assassins out of the water. Let me guess. Chris Herbie 4 out of 4. Daniel King 3 out of 3. It's good to see. All of the guys are doing pretty
getting
good.
frames. Yeah.
This is the kind of week that the Jets need it.
That's, to be honest, it was going to happen. It was going to happen soon. So this will be really good for them, because they'll get a lot of confidence out of that. And I think that's almost probably the difference. You know, when they're not winning each week, and there's a lot of close matches, but it's just that little bit extra. So I think that score is going to really help them for the rest.
And then We Chalk Dirty are just, everybody's just about won every frame. They're 9-2 up, and
Right, we're into the fifth round. Dangerous Dave. Matthew versus Dylan. Dylan's won the lag, so he's going to break.
Let's see if he goes for
Hopefully he does a
patented safety
bigger
break.
break than last time.
The patent safety break.
What? The Moisey tap the pack.
The Moisey tapped the pack.
Yeah.
No, he's actually broke them this time.
Yeah, he's broke.
Oh, and if that red goes in
Yellow
the middle,
down.
he's really not on too bad here.
The yellow's on. The red's on. He's got his choice.
Yeah, actually, I
don't
like
mind,
yellows.
I don't mind yellows. They're a little bit more open.
Obviously, the We Chalk Dirty is actually, they must just be playing slow frame. You know, just really.
Are they
grinding
missing
out the
anyone?
wins. No, they've got their full squad, but
No, they're missing Silas. Yeah.
Marchie and Silas. I think Silas was playing when Marchie was away.
Okay.
But yeah, they're obviously just playing good, grindy pool, and just.
Yeah.
They've got such a strong team there with Stone, Rocky.
How far are these juniors come? Even Silas, like he's just aged out, but Matthew, Silas, Liam, like they're just flying. It's so good to see.
There's even the younger crowd again coming in behind them guys. It's
Yep. Well, Liam is the younger crowd.
yeah. Well, that's mad to think. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if he could win the under-21s 3 times in a row and make it 6 out of 6. And then the photo can be made of the 6 generations.
He's just scaring more and more off every year,
Yeah.
so there's no one to compete against.
He just wins everything ever, and then it's just 20 years of him on a poster.
Liam Monopoly Nolan.
Liam Monopoly Nolan. That's the Conor McGregor effect.
Yeah. He's trying to taunt me now, looking up at the commentator's box,
Yeah.
giving me evil eyes.
He
Has
just-
no idea
he
what I
just
said.
knows
It
that
was
you're
all good
not-
things.
yeah,
It was
he
all
just-
good things, but he thinks I'm saying bad things.
Glenn Carter saying backing Matty to win the Aussie 18s next year playing Super League will take him to another level. Yeah, I can get behind that. Especially the way he's been playing. I find it hard to see
Thanks,
many people beat him.
Glenn. Made the semis this year. Made the semis last year.
Who beat him in the semis?
It was Cooper Hawley from Queensland, and it was just one of those races that kind of just went. You know, Cooper just had a great year, a great nationals too. I saw him play the year before, and whatever he did, his confidence just massively grew. He was in under 15s, I believe, came into under 18s, and just different kid, you know. Probably what every kid wants, going from 15s to 18s. But just had the confidence, you know. And he ended up beating Matthew in the semi. But that's 3 nationals in a row that Matthew's lost in the semis.
Wow.
So he doesn't want another one. He didn't want that one. But look, if you're consistently making semis at nationals, mate, you know, your job's done. You make the Australia team. You got to be happy with that.
And here's
And I think it was a race to 6 or something for the final. So
that's
it's
pretty tight.
maybe race to 7. I'm not too sure. But it, you know, on the Rassons, it's pretty quick final or quick semi.
And Angles just pulls another massive out tonight and
Wrangle's got Ron.
pulls it over the line. Angles is pulling poses and all as well.
So that's the win.
Angles thinks he's the best player to walk the earth.
Better player than a commentator. Is that the win? Is that 13-8?
That is, yeah, 13-8.
Unlike all the other weeks, you won 2 games, so you get 30.
All right, Matthew's playing a containing shot.
Oh,
I like that.
there's a fight between the Nolans breaking out here.
Matthew's just played a nice little containing shot there. Snookered him on the top yellow.
Forcing Boise to sort of open this black up a bit. is
Not
what
really. I mean, I'll probably come off the rail, yeah. Come off the rail and just tap that yellow out. Make sure you hit it, of course. But everything's quite tight there, so I don't mind just hanging on a bit, you know.
Andy Glenn's asking, does Charles Huang, I hope I pronounced that right.
I think Charles has just come in from under 15s as well. So Cooper and Charles both made the final of the under 18s. Charles won it. Both of them were fresh into under 18s.
Barkley, we'll see you next week, mate. Thanks very much for coming and joining us, mate.
See you, John.
Same as always. And yeah, all round this was just solid performance from the boys. The Reapers really did well to fight back into it the way they did, but whenever you're 5 down, and it's just so hard to fight your way back, isn't it?
I think when the Reapers got a win, the boys almost at the same time got one too. So there's a 5-point difference there. That's kind of what happened at the start. So, you know, it is important if you drop one that someone else picks one up just to hold that lead, and that's really, I don't know, it just seems like whoever gets off to a really good start, if you can hold that, you're good.
And here's the Jets, still 12-6. These games must be
Not updated or going slow.
must be Going slow. Let's see if we'll have Sean Baker and Scotty Davo. See what we're looking at here. Yeah, no, yeah, it's just.
So the Jets.
Oh. Yeah, so same as Daniel King and Chris Herbie just carrying the pack.
See Matthew and Dylan's game here. So the Blacks tied up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matthew's on reds.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's just got a yellow onto Matthew's red there. Or something's happened. But are you then just opening that red up because the Blacks tied? Like, is that your best opportunity there to do that? Oh my God. What am I talking about?
Stop it.
Jesus, man. Luke, I got to drive home with him, mate. Settle down. Yeah, I might put his head in the trailer.
Yeah, I think Glenn's
Do you know
called it here.
what?
Big
Like,
screw back.
to be honest, with the shot he just played, the Blacks still tied up. So why not?
At this point, why throw your arm behind it? Oh, stop it.
Yes, buddy. Come on.
So you want to play in
he's-
Superleague, eh?
I reckon he's got to drop this in and leave him wide on the rail.
Yeah.
Or he's going to have to come out, which he might, get behind that yellow. So I don't mind wide on the bottom rail.
Yeah.
Just so you can stun up for the black. Oh, no, that's okay. That's all right.
It said 100%, mate. He's just loving his pool right now. And whenever you're playing with confidence, you just don't feel like you can miss, eh?
This is first season in Super League 2, by the way. So
I think he's got a better angle than it looks like here to just drift up for the black. I think he has to punch it a bit, but...
yeah,
think
nothing
he can.
fancy. Just, yeah, that's the shot.
Yeah,
Good shot.
he has played
Yeah,
some
this is Matthew's
outrageous
first,
pools,
and
mate.
I think Liam's first as well.
Yeah, yeah.
First season of Super League. So, his head's cooler as well. He knows that he can't, beat himself up and all of that. I'm quite proud of how he's approached this season,
That's
right?
unbelievable.
And he's sitting on a good percentage already. Like, really, he doesn't realise how difficult it is to get that percentage in this league, right?
What I
wouldn't tell him.
No.
Because then I'd need 2 trailers. But
I would nearly be safe to say last season, if he was playing Super League and the way he started this where he missed that black and then he lost the frame, I'd say that was probably him over for the night. And this season that meant nothing to him. Come out next frame, master.
to be honest
next
with
frame.
you, he knows Angles won't take any shit, right? And it's been the best thing for him. Playing in a team without me is good for both of us, right? But you want to play with the big boys, act like a big boy. And he's taken that by the horns, and I'm really proud of how he's approached this season. So good on him.
They're saying, saying they both got the perfect captain.
Absolutely. Exactly. Glenn's saying you got the likes of Angles, Judgy, and Kinger.
To have those three.
Yeah, but look at their mentality for the game.
Yeah.
They're all calm.
And
They'll
there's
get the
three-
job done.
Yeah.
It's a perfect environment.
There's 3 completely different players as well, though, so you're learning nearly the best of all
course.
of the, disciplines.
Their entire team, then you got Kelleher, right? The whole team is calm. Calm, job done, back each other. And I think that's perfect environment. So Matthew's sitting on 61.9%. That's a very good start to the season,
Martin saying, you little legend, you killed it.
You talking to me, Dad, or my son? Because I'm still your little legend. Don't forget that. You should be in bed.
Woof. Dave comes up dry.
Nice break. A bit
Or
stiff
did he
in
get
the
one?
pots. No, I don't think so.
Nah, massive break though.
What are you taking there?
I think yellows have to be your ball, surely.
So what's your first yellow?
Back yourself the one next to black to the right of the black.
Well, there's nothing silly about that. Otherwise, you play that plant, which might be fairly simple, but get the yellow back out to the middle. Because you don't want to leave it sitting there behind the red.
You see that was.
Okay.
I think
Might have been harder than it looked from the screen.
Learn about pool from Angles and Kinga and life from
Simon
Judgy.
Gray. Learn about
100%.
Absolutely.
That's the way to go.
Very much.
Said says life from Judgy can be dangerous.
Life from Judgy.
Life from Judgy.
Well, yeah.
Sounds like a great book.
What we could do is all get out on the beers one day and bring up our private messages with Judgy and share them around.
Whoa,
That'd be a good crack.
That's
the stuff that people
that
receive,
could
I'm
be,
sure.
could be the end of W.A.E.B.F pool as we know it.
No swearing, Ken.
Me?
Was I looking at you?
Terry's just telling off Dangerous Dave for swearing. I'm surprised Terry can speak Irish. He must be on Google Translate.
Oh. Yeah, these are pretty awkward frames all around. Although Kelleher's not in too bad of a spot.
It's on the yellows, yeah?
Yeah. And it looks like it's going to come down to that. Oh, that's a massive in-off for Sonny. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come down to that yellow next to the black that Darren could have took first.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, no, he's playing for it now.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, cracker.
I like that.
Beauty. And now it makes Dave Kelleher raise that level a bit because he's thinking, you know, these juniors are taking my spot here. I got to show them a touch of what's happening.
He probably told Angles to do it.
Yeah, more than likely, but
But yeah, it's a very calm team, right? When you look at them all, they're just there.
win or lose, they're pretty much both the exact same way.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. Pretty close to being perfect there, to be honest.
Oh, mate, he could screw back a ball and a half and he'd be all right.
Yeah. I think ideally you just get to where... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's... Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even matter what you do. Just pot the balls.
The transition from the bottom yellow to the black, like ideally you'd want to be in line with the yellow, half ball it, whatever, same pocket.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I think
but he could
just land dead straight in it, or maybe be the right hand side of it and just screw back black in the middle, or play it forward. And
if it's
black in
dead
the
straight, yeah, like that. He might even have angle to sort of just top off the rail here. If it's dead straight, just screw straight back, put it in the same bag. But I think he's definitely got a bit of angle looking at the table. King has done well to get out there. Well done. So they're collecting frames now.
Frame difference is going to be big in towards the end of the season.
Yeah, good shot. Shot clear.
And Night Lads, great commentary. Always have a career behind the mice. If you need to hang up the queue, very proud of you both. Is he saying he's proud of me?
Career behind the mice. You mean Mike's dad?
he's the first man to ever say he's proud of me.
I'm pretty sure you taught me to talk to talk about nothing.
That's a beauty. And yeah, shout out again just quickly to our sponsors as well while they're lagging. We have Alan Brooks Skips, Red Earth Creations. I just had a brain spasm there. And yeah, Advanced Auto Tune. Thank you all for everything you do. And Smash is basically a sponsor at this point, isn't he? Smash is the sponsor.
Time.
Yeah.
Time sponsor.
And is this coming into the
Bauer
last
and Liam,
frame
is it?
here?
So Jeremy versus Liam.
And we're at that time of the night, Andy.
What's that?
Now we'll say it when Matty's away. Who is your player of the night? Now you can look at pool stat and see the scores, see how players are playing. Give me your player of the night. And give me a reason why.
It'd have to be the boys. I actually, when I just thought about that, I thought that, you know, we haven't watched a lot of King's games, but every time we look up, he's coming back from a big win. He's held the team, his position in the team strong. So I definitely say I'm a little annoyed I've missed a good bit of his games.
Yeah.
Matthew's done some big outs too, but I think probably give it to Kinga, to be honest, because he's just been steady.
Yeah.
And the outs that I did see were big, you know, like and
but made to look so small. That's
yeah. So if I had to pick someone, I'd probably sort of go there. But look, as a whole team, I think the lads, the boys have done exactly what you want from a team, right?
Well, looking over, this could be a mad stat that every single player on the boys had a master tonight.
Really?
Angles went out and made 3.
Wow. Well, there you go. See, he does that without even noticing, right?
Liam
So
and
you've
Maddie,
asked me an impossible question.
1 each. Judgy had 1. Kelleher had 1. Yeah, all 6 players had a
You
master.
probably need to split that 6 ways.
That's unbelievable. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 16 frames the boys have won have been
So
masters.
they're out to get a job done, and they don't need to be too loud about it either. Well done.
That's pretty outrageous stats, to be honest.
Said Matty should be player of the night.
Well, funny enough, Alex Kingsbury got 3 out of 5. Matty got 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it a bit outside the box here, depending on when I look over here. I think I'm going to go for it again. I think Chris Herbert is my player of the night. We haven't even been watching his games.
So you're talking about other games, eh?
Oh, yeah, you can pick any game you want. Yeah.
You need to give me the full brief.
Oh,
Dave.
I did. I said you can look at pool stat if you want and check around the room.
No, I'll stick to what I've seen, because points can mean anything if you're not watching it.
Yeah, it's just what Herbie does every week. You know what I mean?
We know. You
hear
tell us
plenty
every
about
week.
it. Well, there's a
he's
reason
buying
for
your
it.
dinner.
There's a reason for it.
No, he's playing good pool. Very
Herbie's
good pool.
4 for 4 tonight with 2 masters, I think. Is it 1? Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Because we're still playing pool here. What do you think Jeremy's going to do here?
Play with top and just.
I think he's looking like cutting it,
Yep.
coming down under the red, hitting the red, and giving himself a shot at the black somehow. So that's a bit stiff.
At least he's got the double. He's got the Maddie double. We're going to
Yeah.
put the red block.
Well, don't think it'll go.
It's the Maddie double.
It's too far down. But I think he was trying to hit that red full, so it stopped the white. Then he could take the black long.
Said, don't be trying to steal Herbie. How dare you come into our stream and try and do such a thing. But yeah, Herbie's the only undefeated player tonight.
Wow.
Out of all the games.
You might be onto something dangerous. Is this a triple or what? No. Okay.
Go, big man. Come on, mate.
Oh, and he's got a pretty good leave there too. Angles is
What are you
going for
doing
a
here?
run
What are you doing here, Dave?
And he still can't break 110. Too many hours in the gym. Wow, he's having a heart attack all of a sudden.
Should have left the other camera on.
145.
That'd make a good
150.
that'd make a good emoji, right? Angles running on the
Angles
spot.
running on the spot.
Great shot there.
That's a bad man.
Bad dad.
Angles is at 162.
What's that pizza? That's what it is.
Yeah.
And a cracking night tonight, lads. Yeah, so you're going for Alex Kingsbury Player of the Night. You get one more go at this, Andy.
From the people that I saw, I think looking at the stat, that was without looking at the stats. I don't know, man. I think it was very tough. Everybody put a lot in. Like you said, they all gave masters. Not that that's everything, but
whenever you're 7 up without your opponent even having a shot.
Yeah, I think they all just, they went about their business without, us even noticing it too much. So, I don't know, man. I'd just give it to the team. If I had to pick someone, I think, like, Matthew played some big shots, and Alex's finishes were tough.
Yeah.
So...
but then again, Matty probably has the best finish I've seen in all of Super League to this point.
There you go. But I just think it's a great performance all round by the team, and not a single person sort of struggled.
Yeah, no one dropped their head. No one had any negative.
They all got good results.
It was an absolute smasher. And yeah, we'll conclude here with a scoreline of 16-8, or is it 17-8? Whatever.
16.
It would have to
9,
be 17.
16-9 it'll be.
Yeah, 16-9.
Jeremy popped the last one. And it'll be interesting to see if the Reapers regroup and come out firing next week. They've certainly got the talent there.
Yeah, so 100%. And yeah, just a quick shout out one last time. Skip Bins Ellenbrook. Thank you very much for everything. Dean Patton. Good to know who that is finally.
Great last name. Peyton.
Yeah, it's played well, man.
You'll say it one day.
Me and Marchie at Red Earth Creations, and of course.
Played very well.
Look, Al Babby's trying to steal Herbie for black ball now.
I know. He's interrupting the ad break as well.
I wonder if he plays billiards.
Advanced Auto Tunes, Nathan McMahon. Thank you very much, Andy.
Thanks, guys.
You've been a pleasure to have tonight.
No
Everybody,
problem.
Yous are legends for watching us, and we'll see you back for next week. I have no idea who's playing, but I guess we'll find out on the time. Andy, best luck next week.
Cheers. Thanks,
best luck
guys.
for the rest of the season.